Sorry. Today I want to talk about bad days and how we have bad days and how we create bad days, especially on a Monday, being the start of the week, being that the weekend is over and you have to go back to your job and you have to deal with all these people and deal with real life and deal with reality and do all this stuff that all of us seem to hate. And hopefully that's not the situation for you. Hopefully you found something that you love and found something that you're actually energized about doing and that you love going to and have a job that really fulfills you. If not, hopefully you're working towards doing something that will fulfill you and working towards some dream that you have. The reason I want to talk about this today is because it's one of my favorite subjects. I think it's something that we take for granted and that we don't realize and we don't think about. I took my son skateboarding yesterday at the skate park, and I do that because I used to skateboard a long time ago. And he loves to skate, and so we went to the skate park, and he was trying to drop in on a ramp, and he fell. And of course his pride was hurt, and he was embarrassed, but he got up and put his skateboard down, hopped on his scooter, hopped on his bike, and every single thing he did after that fall went wrong, and he got pissed off and he started throwing things, and you could just tell his attitude declined. We do the same exact things every single day. We create these bad days when we let little things, little instances snowball into a bad day. And it can be anything like spilling your coffee in the morning, waking up late and feeling rust, traffic on the way to work, coworkers that you have to deal with, a project that you didn't get done in time, many things. And what we need to remember and what we need to realize is these are little tiny instances in our entire day. They are not our entire day. It may last for like a minute. It may be just like my son yesterday. He fell on his skateboard, brush it off, let it go. Something you can try to do today when you have those little things happen to you, write them down. Carry a notepad around. Use a sticky note. Use your hand. Something. But don't use your hand because then you'll be looking at it all day. But write it down and tell yourself in your mind that I'm just going to leave this right here for right now, and later on I can deal with it. But when we let those little tiny things throughout the day, especially in the morning, waking up late, dealing with traffic on the way to work, thinking about the weekend and wishing it was still the weekend, and that you hate Mondays, and I've talked about that in other videos about starting your week off right, starting it off with intention, starting it off with purpose, starting off with a positive mental attitude, waking up early so you're not rushed. If you hit traffic on the way to work, start out early so that you don't hit that traffic, and find somewhere close to work to stop and get a cup of coffee and think about what kind of day you want to have. You have control over the day that you have. You can't control what happens to you during your day, but you can control how you respond to it. And if you have these little things that happen to you and you don't let them go, or you don't deal with them, and you don't just say, well, like I told my son yesterday when he fell on a skateboard, I'm like, you know what? That's just part of it. You need to learn to let that go and just accept it as part of the process and say, well, I didn't nail it that time. Hopefully next time I'll be able to nail it, and move on. Okay? When you have something happen to you in the morning, like spilling your coffee, like hitting traffic, like waking up late, don't let that one little thing ruin your entire day. If you let that stick in your mind and you carry that throughout your day and you hold on to that throughout your day, your entire day is just going to snowball to one bad event after another, and that is going to create that bad day. But if you accept that you're late to work, if you accept that you spilled your coffee, and just laugh it off. I tell one of my coworkers all the time, like, hey, you made a mistake. It's not a big deal. We can fix it. We can move on. Let's have a good day the rest of the day. So it's when we let those little things stick in our minds and snowball, and we lose track and we lose focus, we lose perspective of what we're doing because we're so focused on that one thing that went wrong in our day, that one small event that went wrong in our day, that we're not focused and we're not maintaining that good perspective and that positive mental attitude. We're so focused on that we start having more mistakes because we're not paying attention to what we're really doing because we're so focused on that one little thing that happened. Okay, don't let one bad event create a bad day. Like I said, something you can do, a good tool to use, just write it down. Write it down. A coworker pisses you off or says something to you that just rubs you the wrong way, write it down. Tell yourself, I'm going to come back to this later and deal with it, but for right now I'm going to focus on what I need to do, and I'm going to move on with my day, and I'm going to keep having a good day. Okay? Just because it's Monday, just because one bad thing happens, just because whatever. Anything can happen. So many things can happen during your day. Look at those as learning opportunities. Look at those as challenges throughout your day. Don't let them ruin your entire day or your entire week or your entire life, okay? You make the choice of what kind of day you're going to have. Start it off right, get up early, start your day with intention and purpose and motivation, and have a beautiful, great, wonderful Monday. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the comment. World of Adulation, thank you for joining. I hope everybody has a great day. Love you guys. Thanks for joining in. Bye.